Hello guys and welcome back to Yala. Today I know I am standing on the iconic steps, but we will not be looking at the house. Today I really want to focus on what fine urban real estate construction and interiors can do for your landscape. We have a vast piece of land and it can be so daunting to figure out what things are important, how can they beautify your landscape, and how can they be super functional. And that's what we're really good at. I have gone to many landscapes, though the most recent one I can think of was in Nyagaka. Guys, go and watch that video so you can see what I'm talking about with the pool and everything. But let's see what we have been able to implement so far here in Yala. So let's begin the tour. So for the front yard, we have the bigger space. And of course, you have to think about how your client is going to drive in and that entire experience. And to demonstrate this, I think the best idea is to actually start from outside the gate. We can look at the perimeter wall and then come in, and I will walk you through our ideas and how we're going to balance nature, but still giving long-wearing materials to the ground. We really have a big focus here of just incorporating greenery. It's all about looking at your surroundings and finding a way to create balance without taking away all the nature in this environment. So let's step outside and see what that looks like from the outside. For the perimeter wall, we know that plays a really vital part in security, but it's also an opportunity to create something aesthetic for the landscape. So you can see from the exterior, we have started up with the design. We don't have the gate in yet, but we will be seeing it later in the video. But you can see some of those fine urban touches. You can see, for instance, right here, I'm seeing something that is such a unique touch, and I actually can't wait to see as we continue what will become of this perimeter wall. So let's go back in. So you would drive in from the big gate, come in, and then this entire piece of land, there's going to be a driveway with cabro. I want you to keep a close eye on certain markers, like these little wooden pieces that go all around. You can see them dotted all around the property, and those are markers to show us where the driveway ends so that whatever is remaining can actually be green. Now, if you see an area like this that is dug up, just know that we're fully intending to make sure that this section is full of greenery. Now, what are we doing about the center? So right here, we have this big, what I would call a roundabout. To make it easier, if you're driving to the house, you can go straight to the stairs, or you can also continue on into the parking. But if you just want to go directly to the parking, you can also do that and end up. We'll be there in a minute. But here we have the roundabout, and we want to create that balance between those natural features and also having that long-wearing material of the cabro. So for the inside, we're going to have 3 pillars that are going to act as a waterfall. We're going to have some cabro surrounding that, and then from this outside ring, we're going to have plenty of greenery, and I think that's just going to be such a great focal point for this driveway. Now, as we continue, so you drive through, you leave someone at the entrance, and then you would continue on to the parking space, which ends up somewhere right in this area. So this general area right in front of me, that is where we would have the parking spot, and that is it for the driveway. So as we continue on, I want to now go to the section that's all about leisure and relaxation, because we want to create that balance between having a functional space, but somewhere you can really relax and have fun. I am seeing some fundis here doing our iconic sculptures. You guys must be so familiar with these now. It's such an important touch in creating that resort feel. So we have some fundis hard at work with sculptures that will be at the pool. I talked about this last time I was here. So go back and watch that video, and you'll get so many more details about not only the outside, but also inside the house. And right next to them is this tree. This seems to be an avocado tree. Something you will notice as we're going through is that we have worked around the trees and the nature that naturally occurs here, because we're not about taking that away. I have talked about how as a company, we're going green. We really are into conservancy. We're following the world's lead in making sure that we are retaining and conserving nature as much as possible. So you'll see that represented not only by how we have retained what was naturally here, but how we want to enhance it with the trees and flowers and grass that we're going to have all around. So as we continue, We're now going to the leisure section. Where will people sit? Where will people have fun? So this is going to be the leisure section. I think when I was here last, I told you guys that was also going to be like a seating area, but plans have changed. So right over here, we have a couple of steps and down we go. And this is so expansive, but it's also pristine. I am looking at how well it's been thought out, and I know this was an area that we had to kind of dig out so that we're able to create a level ground and create as much room for sitting as possible. So you can see all around we have areas that just need cushions and people can sit. And as you saw, I came down a couple of stairs, so that means accessibility is really easy. We have another ramp, so you have multiple points of entry and exit. But then for this section, we have the fire pit. That means for those cool evenings where you're still hang out with friends and you don't want the day to end, you're still able to come out here and enjoy a big fire and let the conversation flow as the kids are not too far away. They're actually going to be on this other end where we have more steps. I couldn't go down that way because there's work going on, but you can see there's more steps here for either exiting or entering either section. So we have this piece of land where we are going to incorporate a lot of greenery in terms of just lush grass so the kids can play, and if they fall, they don't like scrape their knees. And then it's such a great place because the parents can easily keep an eye on the kids as they're playing around. Now we're going to go to what I am sure all of you by this point know is my favorite part of a lot of these projects, and that's the pool area. I'm going to access it from this side, but you can see on the other side as well, we do have a couple of steps. Again, the navigation is impeccable. It's so easy to go from step to step to step. So right over here, we have a massive pool. This is quite big, and I love the organic shape. I love a square or rectangular pool, but just having something that feels more organic in an environment like this is just chef's kiss. And the steps is always very impeccably done, very pristine. And I think that is just a signature of fine urban real estate, construction and interiors at this point. Now on this side, you can see there's a smaller pool looking area, but that's because on that wall, we want to create a waterfall experience, just adding to the vibes. And you know, the noise that water makes just creates such a great ambiance, and that's why we're also going to have spouts into the pool. So when you see features like this all around the pool, we're going to have a couple of these sculptures. So you can see an instance of what we're thinking of with the sculptures that are being made up there. They're going to be placed all around the pool and have that spout. And when I talk about resort, that's what I mean. That vibe, you don't see that often in people's homes, but I've talked about how we are all about changing the face of real estate and construction and interiors in Kenya and throughout Africa. And it's special touches like this that really make that mark. So we have this amazing pool. Again, I just wish when it's done, I'll have a chance to come back and swim. There's certain amenities that you'll always need by a pool, like a pump, and we're always about just tucking that stuff away, and that's why you'll have little structures like this all around just to make sure that everything is as close as it needs to be, but it's also well done. So now we're going to the pool house. As you know, fine urban real estate construction and interiors pool is done without an extravagant pool house. And that's what we have right over here. So all the fun amenities, it's about relaxation, having fun, but also just coming in there for leisure, like pure leisure, like you don't want to do anything. So that's why we thought having a sauna and a steam in there, but also having a bar area and multiple lounge areas was going to be such a great idea. So that's what this main area is going to do. But as always, a pool house is all about the functionality as well. You need to be able to have somewhere to change, if you need to use the bathroom, if you want to wash off the chlorine after a long day of swimming, all those amenities are also included in here. But you can also access the rooftop, and that's where you get more of the lounge areas. So what we're planning to do is to have one area that has like an aluminum covering, but leave the other half open so that our client can have the best of both worlds. Now that we're done with this beautiful side of this landscape, let's go and actually take a look at what we've done behind the house, because as I said, this is a big piece of land and we really had to get creative with what we were going to do. So let's head up that way. So as we're heading to the backyard, there's actually a big elephant in the room. We talked about the molding on the face of the house and all around and how intricate it was. But you can see that we've taken all that away. But we're always innovating and we're not afraid to get rid of work so we can implement a better idea. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We have decided to go with cladding for the exterior of the house. So if you guys want to see what that's actually going to look like, make sure you're subscribed. So when I come back and we have the cladding on, you can actually see that. Now, I talked about how we're building things around the trees that occurred here naturally, and we have gotten to a point where I'm like, this is such a great example of what we've done. So we have a couple of steps here, and you can see how we've been able to build them around this tree. When I tell you we're serious about conservancy, this is a great example of that. It would be so much easier to get rid of the tree and just build our steps, but it's something that matters to us and matters to the client, and that's why we do things like this. So as we continue, we have a big old gate. We have a big old gate right over here. This is gonna be our main gate. This is a sneak peek. This is what's gonna be right at the front where we came in through. But above it being big and beautiful, it's always about the quality of the materials that we use. Here we have the DSQ, which is also something that we are working on. But what I really want to talk about is this area, the backyard. So for the backyard, you can see how extensive this is. Again, it just took a lot of planning to make the most of it, but you'll find the same touches of relaxation and leisure and actually enjoying your house. When you see some of these spaces, it's actually about thinking about how our client and their loved ones and their friends and whoever visits is going to get to fully enjoy every square inch of this property. So let's start right over here. So we have the man cave on the inside, but we wanted it to spill out so they have an outdoor space with a fire pit, and that's what this space is for. And then right in front of me, I'll try and get through this. Right in this section is another outdoor area that's more of a dining space for the whole family or for the ladies to come and have a bit of tea time. This also has a fireplace and these beautiful pillars. So it's another intriguing, very useful outdoor space. And now the area I have just trudged through that we have dug up. If you see us digging up a space, just know it's because we are getting ready to plant the greenery. So here it's going to be a lot of lush grass because we want it to be mainly a kids' play area. If the guys are outside or if the ladies are outside, the kids are out here playing. Everyone really has a good view and making sure everyone is very, very safe. But there's a special touch that we need to add, and that is a helipad. So this is something the client personally asked for, and we were like, it's within our capacity to do. So we're playing around with the idea of having it somewhere over there to my left, but we're still doing the measurements and figuring out the best placement for that. And then when you're looking at the perimeter wall, you can see there's a couple of steps there. And that's because where you see those grass patches, there's going to be a couple of seats there that will be really easy for someone to just go over and lounge. And last but not least, of course, we're always thinking about water as well and making sure that our client has as much water as they may need and never have to suffer from a lack of it. That's why we dig out these big areas where they can reserve a lot of water, and that's what you can see right over on this side. So this is a water reserve area, and it's quite large, and I'm sure that this is something that's going to make the client really, really happy and brings me so much joy because we all know what it's like when the water goes off and you're stranded. So having a feature like this is really ideal. We have come to the end of the tour of this landscape, but this is not the last time I'm actually going to be here. This is set out to be one of the most spectacular landscape transformations that we have done thus far. So I would really urge you guys to stay on this journey with me because, as always, fine urban real estate construction and interiors is always impressing. It's always hitting the mark, and it's always going beyond. I know this is going to be off the hook, so make sure that you are subscribed to our channel, that you follow us on all social media platforms, all at Fine Urban Construction and Interiors, and I'll see you guys in the next video.